Today I'm going over the WEN DPA158L. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. This is a simple accessory, but people expect it to work without fuss, so I want to show how it behaves and what stood out when I looked through everything available about it. I can't show the hardware on camera, so you're watching a screencast while I walk through the details and explain what matters for real shop use. This chuck is a 5/8" keyless model meant for drill presses that take an MT2 tanged arbor.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
The idea is you drop the arbor into the spindle, seat it with a firm tap, and the chuck locks onto the arbor taper the same way most standard setups do. On paper, it sounds straightforward. In reality, fittings like this depend a lot on how clean the tapers are and how consistent the machining is. With this one, the general build looks decent, but you might notice small machining marks on the outside and a bit of play before you fully tighten the jaws. That's common in budget shop gear, but is worth keeping in mind if you're doing precision metalwork. The main advantage here is the keyless setup. You twist the collar to tighten and loosen instead of dealing with a chuck key. It's fast, and for quick swaps between bits, sanding drums, or countersinks, it feels easier. The grip is okay, but it doesn't have the deep knurling you see on higher-priced chucks, so if your hands are oily or dusty, you might need a rag for extra grip. Once tightened, it holds fine for light and medium work. If you push it hard on tougher materials, you might feel slight slip. That's the trade-off with some keyless designs, especially with a long taper connection. The arbor itself is MT2 with a tang, which means it ejects cleanly when you lower the quill all the way and give the release slot a tap. That part works as expected. What you should watch is the seating depth. If the arbor doesn't seat fully, you'll get runout at the bit. Some owners mention minor runout, so it's smart to clean both tapers before installing and check the bit spin visually. For woodworking, small runout isn't a big deal. For metal, it can matter a lot. The unit isn't marketed as industrial, so expectations need to match the price and build. The jaws open wide enough for common bits and accessories. They close down well on small bits too, but very thin bits can wobble if you don't tighten carefully. The action of the jaws feels smooth, though sometimes you can hear a faint click as the collar shifts past the tight spot. It's not a defect, just the nature of the internal gearing on a lower-cost keyless mechanism. Day to day, it should be fine, as long as you're not pushing heavy milling cuts through a drill press, which you shouldn't be doing anyway. One thing that stands out is the weight. It's solid enough to feel stable, but not so heavy that it throws off the balance of a medium drill press. That balance matters when you're lowering the quill for slow, careful drilling. A heavy chuck can drag the quill slightly. This one sits in the middle range, which helps keep the press feeling normal during use. What I like is the convenience. No key to hunt for, no over-torquing. What I don't love is the mixed feedback on runout. Some users report almost none. Others see noticeable wobble. That tells me the quality control isn't perfect. If you're a hobby woodworker, you'll probably be fine. If you're drilling close tolerance holes, you might want to test it with a dial indicator and decide whether it meets your needs. Overall, it's a budget upgrade that improves speed and ease of use. Just be clear about what you expect from it. It won't replace a high-end precision chuck, but it does the job for general shop work without much hassle as long as your arbor seating is clean and solid. If this helped, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss future reviews.